Hello, my name is Jake Rice, and if you're watching this video, you're here for one of two reasons. One, you're a recruiter, and if so, thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. That is awesome, and I'll get to you in just a second. And two, if you're here to watch the walkthrough, to watch me stumble, make a lot of mistakes, and really just learn along with me, awesome. If you want to go ahead and fast forward, you'll see me start moving around on the screen and whatnot, and that's how you will know that, hey, stop the video, start watching to learn some stuff, and do this legacy walkthrough with me. But back to the recruiter, to be here again, so thankful. I'm really honored you made it this far and that you're watching this video, and I hope you learn a lot from it too, but also learn a lot about me in that, hey, I might not know everything. I may be new at this, but I'm going to work my tail off through any issues I have, work through all the problems that come up, and really, I'm just eager and excited to learn, and really look forward to growing in this industry, in this field, and I hope, if you're watching this as a recruiter, that we can have an interview and talk about it some more. But yeah, the biggest thing is that no, I may not know a lot. I'm really willing to learn and put the effort in and the time in to get better and to learn a lot. So yeah, I think that's about it. With that being said, we'll dive right in. So first step, like I said, this is going to be really beginner level. You're going to see me stumble and fail and mess up a lot, make a lot of mistakes. And to me, that's okay. If that's not okay with you, if you're here as a recruiter, then, I don't know that I want to work for your company because, again, I think stumbling and falling and learning from those mistakes is really key, really important. Deep moment right there. And so with that being said, we'll jump right into it. First things first, would help if I could pull up Firefox. First things first, we got to pull up half the box, spin the box up, get it going. And so this is where we start. And so, like I said, very beginner level, at the very beginner level kind of place, the first thing you have to know to do is to spin up a box. And that's actually, we need to kill that box. Sorry, you saw me. Saw me when I was practicing, no good. Alright, so when I first started, funny story, I spent 3 months stuck on actually this very machine, or maybe it was another really easy entry level one, and I was running it. I looked up walkthroughs and tutorials and I couldn't figure out what to do. And it was because I was missing a really basic step that has to do with this, the using and connecting with the VPN. And I will go ahead and point out that step when I get to it so you can laugh at me and make fun of me. But for now, we will leave it at that. We have downloaded the VPN, so step one is to go ahead and we're going to go in here and get connected. Now, I am going to show you a couple of tips and tricks that I like and that I learned and picked up from videos like John Hammond, CTF walkthroughs, and things like that I actually found really helpful and useful. And this first one is to use Terminator as my command prompt to make my life a lot easier. So when using Terminator, sudo apt-get Terminator, you can find that on GitHub, Google, all that easy stuff. I'll actually just real quick install Terminator Kali, and yeah, there it is, sudo apt-get install Terminator. So cool. So once you've done that, and I recommend you do that, you can do things like this. You can hit Control-Shift-E to split it like that. Then I'm going to go back here and go Control-Shift-O, split it horizontally. So Control-Shift-E gives you a vertical split, Control-Shift-O gives you a horizontal split. That being said, the first thing to do is to connect to your VPN. So in order to do that, we have to go to the downloads where it downloaded. And so home/Kali/downloads. There we go. ls. Alright, so we actually have to use lab hacking 1. Lab hacking Jake 1 because I guess I forgot to delete my old one. So my mistake, my bad, not a big deal. We're going to work the same way. We're going to go open VPN lab, and then we're going to hit tab, and I'm going to have to pick that one. But, if you don't pick that one, if you have the first, it's the same way, just without it. And that will initialize and complete. So again, open VPN, then whatever that download was, navigate to that folder, boom. Easy as cake. And then another tip I like to do, so once I get this started, I just move it completely out of the way because we don't need it for anything. It's initialized, it's done, that's all we need it for. Now we got lots of big space up here to work with. So, and there, that just came through and connected. So we're going to spawn up this machine, and right off really quick, I'm going to go ahead and start my directory for this, Cali. So these, I use the same sort of format, I guess you would call it, for my note taking and for my hack the boxes. So I've already started this folder called video hack the box, and then it is nothing. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a directory, and we're going to call it legacy, obviously. And we're going to go into legacy. And by the way, to autofill, hit tab if you don't know that. Again, very beginner level. It may feel basic to some of you, I know, but trust me, as somebody who just started, it's not basic. So with that being said, this next thing I'm going to jump into is called Sublime. It is basically just a text editor. I like it. I saw it, and yet this is another thing I stole from John Hammond. Does great videos, has great content, and this is another thing I stole from him. And so, like I said, Sublime, it opens up this. So we're going to put Legacy Hack the Box, and it is 05, 25, 20, 22. And yeah, that's it. So first thing I'm going to do is going to grab the IP, and that IP is what? 10.10.10.4. Awesome. And with that being said, I think that's all I want to put on there, really. We'll go ahead and we'll start an nmap up with these flags. So I'm cheating. These flags, I saved them, and I'm going to be completely honest. I don't remember what some of them mean. And I'm not going to break that down in this video. Again, I want this video to be really basic and sort of just introductory and easy, so we won't go in and sort of dive into those flags like that. But you should know that this is all ports. This is ×3, so that means it goes a little bit quicker because I don't want it to take forever. And this is how it outputs, so it's going to output into all formats, and I'll show you what that looks like exactly later. But yeah, so again, some of these may even be wrong, but I know P-P is all ports. I'm pretty sure this makes it go a little bit quicker, and this is how it outputs into some things I'm going to show you all later. And actually, let me go ahead and I'm going to make a directory called nmap, so those go in there. And yeah, we'll hit enter and start that baby up. So while that is going, we're also going to check out the IP and see what we find. Nothing. So let's do /admin / technician. So let's try. All right, so we got nothing from that. Let's make sure the site is up. Let's go ahead and let's ping. All right, so site's definitely up. Cool. Actually, you know what? Let's do another Control-Shift-O, because what I want to do is start that ping and sort of just leave it going. That way we know if we ever get off. All right, so our nmap is done. Cool. So we'll just keep an eye on that down there. We'll see if it stops moving, because if it does, that's not good. So basically what that nmap did is, there's the directory I made. Let's see if it actually worked. It did. So basically that's different ways we can read it, but what I'm going to do here for now is I kind of just do that as a thing I learned and thought it was cool. They are good ways to read it, but really what I just do for now is I go up here so I can keep everything in one spot. I go nmap results. I put that there. And also, a lot of these will be better for when you're getting a lot bigger nmap scans on larger networks with more machines and such. So, with that being said, here we are. Our nmap, wow, that was loud. I apologize. Our nmap scan results, diving right in, right on the top. Let's look through it. All this stuff is useful. All this stuff is kind of, important. But really what I focus on, especially in these beginner level ones you can really look at, is just right here. What ports are open, what services are running, that kind of thing. And with that being said, the easiest way I know how to do it is to just jump straight in and look one up and see if we can find any known exploits on it. Well, okay, that was kind of cheating, but let's backspace that, see if we can get, there it is, Rapid 7 exploit called MS08-067. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this, we're going to put this in our notes. Actually, before we do that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take good notes because that's important. I'm going to say when searching when searching this, got, then I'm just gonna, with the help of my typewriter, right? Got that. Oh, that one. Wow, that's a command on there. Cool. Well, we got whatever. So we got this site. And basically what this site is telling us is that, hey, there's a known exploit for that service that you put in there. And let's see. So this is the flawed exploits. Again, it's a server service, all that good stuff. Module options, cool. And we can run it through Metasploit, which most of the stuff from Rapid 7 you can. So if you don't know what Metasploit is, it's literally just a tool. It's a tool that we use to make our lives a lot easier, to be honest. That's because I can describe it. Basically, it allows us beginner hackers or even, professional hackers, maybe, or experienced hackers, makes our lives a lot easier because it keeps us from having to code from scratch or get from GitHub, make a lot of edits and a lot of changes to the hacks and the exploits we want to use. So that being said, let's get right in and let's use this sucker. MSF console. It's going to go ahead and load up for us. We're still pinging down there, so that's great. That is not a thing you have to do, by the way. That's just something, when I was doing a Hack the Box some time ago, I kept getting randomly disconnected from it, and I found this is a way to sort of keep an eye on it, and also may not be true. I feel like it helps us stay connected better. I don't know what it does. But that being said, we're going to search up MS08-067. Let's see if that gives us something. Yes, that is it. And so now we're going to use 0. All right, now here we're going to run the command show options. That's important. So first thing you do when you use Metasploit, whenever you use an exploit, you need to show options. You want to check these out. And we see that, hey, so we can set the R host. We can set, well, we can actually set any of these options. But the main ones you're going to want to look at are R host, L host, maybe the L port, R port. But in this case, the only ones we have to worry about are the R host. And the R host is going to be the target IP, which is 10.10.10.4 in our case. And then here is where I got stuck for months. I never knew when doing a Hack the Box that you wouldn't use the address that shows to you on your Kali machine. You have to use the one the VPN gives you. So if you are ever having problems and can't figure out why the heck you're having problems and why the exploit won't work that you're following step by step through 3 different walkthroughs and tutorials, make sure you check that. Make sure your L host is set as the VPN IP and not your personal IP. So that being said, you can either now hit the command exploit or run. We're going to use exploit because honestly it just sounds cooler. And we're going to exploit it. And there we are. So let's catch up on our notes real quick. Ran exploit from MSF console. We'll put MS08-067 just so we're crystal clear. Success. All right, so now let's search around in this sucker. Let's go LS. All right, too much. Let's back it up. Let's hit LS again. Let's back it up again. Go LS. Okay, cool. Now we're getting to some stuff we can read. Let's check program files. Not really anything in here that catches my eye. We can definitely go back and look at this later, but let's check documents and settings. See what we can get. Cool. Okay. So let's check administrator, because obviously it's the administrator folder. What do we got here? Let's check my documents, maybe? Huh. Okay, so basically what you do is once you successfully do the exploit on machine, is you literally just have to dig around and find the flags. And that's what I'm doing now. We are digging. And so let's check desktop, maybe? Ah, there it is. So we're going to do download. Download is an interpreter command. Then we run it on root.txt, and it puts that in the folder for us. So we can go get it later. And so I think that was it, administrator. There's 2 flags on Legacy, and I would show you those inputted, but I cannot because I've already completed the box, and so I'm cheating a little bit. But here next, we're going to look at John, and yeah, because it sounds vaguely familiar, but also because it's the only named user. And you got to realize on Hack the Boxes, don't ever overthink. If you see a named user, if you see an administrator account, stuff like that, check it. Check it fast. And we're going to go right into desktop because that worked for us last time. Oh, and we got the user. Wow, we got the user.txt flag. That is awesome, and that is it. So that being said, we'll leave that interpreter session going, but we'll go ahead and we'll just get really chaotic in here, and we'll hit this because we want to go cd /home/root/home/Cali. Let's see here. Root. Let's check that. There they are. There they are. So let's move. What was it? Was just user.txt. Let's move a user.txt to /home/Cali/hackthebox/video/legacy. Cool. And then let's move. I think it's just root.txt, right? Root.txt, yeah, to the same thing. /home/Cali/hackthebox/video. Sorry if I'm paying off. This part just gets really repetitive. All right, so we've got those moved. I believe that is a success. Let's look. Oh yeah, we're golden. So let's just print root.txt. Sorry, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's cat root.txt and let's cat user.txt. So there they are. So let's go ahead, and these are your flags. I forget that it does that sometimes. Sorry about that. So let's go ahead and we will grab these flags. It'd be awesome if I could grab these flags. And boom. Let's put root flag. Let's put user flag. All right, and so just to sum that up, went back to main directory, and then what we do, we checked a few, but then we found documents and settings in there. And we'll say flags and administrator slash, what was it? It was administrator slash, oh, I guess we can look. So the flags were in real quick, like, sorry about that. Desktop. The flags were in desktop, and then John / desktop. All right, so cool. So again, just to review real quick, ran an nmap, saw this right here, looked interesting, Googled it, got lucky, and gave us an exploit we could run. Ran the exploit through MSF console. It was this MS08-067. It worked. So we go in all the way back. We CD back and back and back a couple times until we got to a handful of folders we could actually read and look at. And when we were there, we looked in, I think, 1 or 2 before we found documents and settings. And in there, we found administrator. Checked that one first. Went into desktop and found the first root flag. And then we went back. We saw the only actual user that the name was John. Went into him, went into desktop, found the user flag. With that being said, the last thing to do and call this a success would be to go here, go to submit flag, submit it. It was pretty easy, and yeah, that's it. Legacy root is already owned, and that's all there is to it though. Basically, you would do the same thing for the user flag, and that's all she wrote. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If this is the first one you're watching, cool. If this is the second or third one you're watching, great. But either way, there's more ahead of it, or there's more behind it. Going to be a lot more videos, guys, through a lot more hack the boxes, and they're certainly going to get harder. So with that being said, tune in. Watch me stumble, watch me fall, watch me make mistakes. And if you're a recruiter, I hope you enjoyed. Hope you got something out of this video, and hope to hear from you. If you're here for the walkthrough, great. I hope you learned, and I hope this was educational for you and you were able to complete this box. So with that being said, thank you all and have an amazing day.